Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we're back with another pick a card reading. It is timeless. Yes, it is love based. We're going to see what your crush finds attractive about you, their next move, and all the good stuff like that. I'll do my little thing because it is relevant to the intro as well. So for those of you that are new, welcome. But I do read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I read from a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You typically have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey. Now, I started this particular series because I would like for it to be a bit of a gassing up, like making you guys feel really good. So I will lead with the lighter side, and if I can ignore the shadow, I will, where it's not going to be a limitation, right? If I see something that you can fix, that you can adjust, that can help you have better interactions with people or this person specifically, I will always support you in that way, right? Yeah, so that is all I have when it comes to that. Let's get into the pile selection. For those of you that are visually impaired, or if you simply like to listen to me describe each pile, so you can choose that way. Let's go. Pile number 1 is the papaya juice. Pile number 2 is the guava juice. Pile number 3 is the passion fruit juice. And pile number 4 is the cantaloupe juice. I will give you a moment to make your selection. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile number 1. Let's see what your crush finds attractive about you and any potential next moves. So for those of you that are new here, I read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read from a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey. And as I said in the intro, if you skipped it, I want you guys to feel really good leaving this reading. So we will lead with the best energy we can find. And we'll mention if it's something that needs to be prioritized, right? Yeah, so let me see what's going on with this papaya juice. What's going on with this papaya juice? What does the papaya juice's crush find attractive about them? And what are the potential next moves here? Let's get an overview and we'll get into the tarot for some details. My papaya juice. What does the crush find attractive about my papaya juice? Look at you. Hey, I think that's really cute. So what happens is you got the passion card. So some of you are picking multiple piles. It makes sense. They're all like similar shades. So you may be going to pile 3 because that's a passion fruit, right? And this person sees you as very passionate, like whatever it is. Like I heard the word carefree, like something about you. You're just really exciting. I heard the word inspiring, hopeful, energetic, just everything that you would think of when you think of the word passion. That's how this person is seeing you, and they find it really attractive. When we talk about peace, I don't know why I got a wave of this person. This may be a confirmation for you if you know what this person well beyond a crush, because it feels like something about your passion is very peaceful. So like this person may not be used to being around people that are really energetic and excited and happy, people that are very upbeat and positive. If that's you, this person may not be used to that, okay? And again, remember, it's a polarity. So if this person is very upbeat and positive and passionate, this person really finds it attractive how peaceful you are and allowing them to be that way, how encouraging you are, and how good you make them feel, right? Because sometimes people that are passionate can come across as a little bit over the top, right? Whichever one of you is like that, they don't feel that way, and that in the dynamic feels attractive. Like if there's an easygoing one, the easygoing one is like, oh, I like the excitement. It gets my energy up. The one with all of the energy is like, yeah, the other one calms me down, right? So like it's kind of like a mutual attractive energy. Like that's what I got. So some of you may be asking about attachments, right? You may not be asking about a pure crush, which that is okay. We read that too. But when it comes to your crush, they do like where you're really peaceful, where you're really passionate, and if you're a good mix of both at any given moment when appropriate, that person really likes that. Letter P could be relevant in some way. So let me see. Let me see more what's going on. What's my papaya juice's crush finding attractive about them? What is the potential next move? Some of you, your passion brings this person peace. That's so sweet. Look at that. I think it's funny because the energy on my table, it's been a joke for like the last few weeks now, you know, with people calling me to look at you lady. One person even put like in the comments, like, look at you. Yeah, look at you. This is actually the pile that I would predominantly say that with. Like your energy like is the one where I'm like, hey, look at you, because you've got that upbeat energy, or your person does. Like it just, there's a really chipper energy on the table right now that I really like. We've got the stability energy coming through with the Four of Pentacles. Talks about being very grounded, very stable. So what happens is I like to see, so this person thinks very highly of you. So when it comes to you being passionate, if I'm going to read that as you, right? If you're very passionate, it's not like all flowy with no purpose, right? So sometimes people get really excited. We see it a lot with creatives, right? Where they're always inspired by something, they're always passionate about something, but there's a lack of follow through, there's a lack of grounding when it comes to these ideas and all of this excitement. This person really thinks like, okay, yeah, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of energy, but it's channeled into things, right? Like there's a grounded, stable place for it, right? And that also complements that piece. It's the same vibe of, okay, I can be safe and comfortable in knowing that like this is a person that's like stable, whether we're talking about physically, whether we're talking about mentally, emotionally. Like it just seems to be a feel good pile. Like the word to describe the energy of what this person finds attractive is kind of a feel good energy. Okay, so let me keep pulling these cards. Okay, we've got the Hermit in reverse. As some of you, this person may be like, I get a kind of like, I don't want to say you're polar opposites. I don't want to say that at all, because it'll only be true for some of you. But something about you, this person is real, like, or maybe this person is used to dealing with introverts, used to dealing with people that isolate themselves, because what's really attractive is how outgoing you are, right? Passion. We've got grounding. So grounding is 3D energy. It's physical plane, like technically could be outside energy. The Hermit in reverse is out of isolation. It's interacting with people, it's socializing, it's going places even when you don't have to, just because you can, right? Like there's a certain like, and also Hermit in reverse talks about not overthinking things and overreacting to things, which leads to peace, right? So yeah, I mean, it feels like an outside energy that this person is admiring. Like it feels like a very personable energy. That's the word. So let me get one more. I'll take the bottom and we'll pull from these other decks to clarify. Tell me what the crush finds attractive about my papaya juice. Yeah, so you're really outgoing. That's the energy. They like that you're outgoing, right? Six of Pentacles talks about like charitable giving. It's like community efforts. It's being outside. It's supporting other people where you can. Like it feels like someone that always wants to help. That Hermit card, it is in reverse, but it's ruled by the sign of Virgo, which is acts of service and community efforts, right? So that's kind of an energy like of whatever giving energy you have. This person admires that. They find that attractive. This person finds your personality and your qualities most attractive. Like I don't have anything really physical here beyond being grounded, being stable. Obviously this person finds you physically attractive, or I don't think they'd be engaging you at all or be looking to, but they like you as a person. They think you're a good person, right? And when we talk about that Virgo energy and a Hermit, it does rule your day-to-day routine and like your structure and things like that. So in reverse, it's like passion. It's like, hey, I'm just gonna roll with it. Like whatever happens, happens. Like anything that goes wrong, we're just gonna roll with it. Can't control everything. Like that easygoing, peaceful vibe of not overreacting, right? Like routine needs to change. Cool. Why not? It is what it is. Like that's how this person's seeing you. Okay. I'll always have what I need with the Six of Pentacles. And we got the Emperor, right? Very strong in identity, very powerful, very active towards passion, right? When you're passionate about something, you go after it. Yeah, strong, dominant, powerful, easygoing, but really passionate, personable, right? Like it sounds like a great person. That's how this person's describing you in their mind, right? Because this is what they're finding attractive. We could be talking about like Virgo placements here though. The color green could be relevant because we've got that new moon in Virgo. Okay, so that could be a relevant season, that could be relevant placements. And it does say a time to give rather than take. So I'm telling you, it's the way you act, the way you move, the way you work, because it rules like your day-to-day work, right? The way you run your errands, the way you keep yourself organized, your structure, the way you live day to day, just everything about the way you move seems to be what this person finds attractive. Okay, tell me. There we go. Hey, I said it. Personality, your whole personality. That's the sign of Leo, right? So it could be summer because Leo is the middle of summer, Virgo is the end of summer. So summer could be a thing, or you could have Virgo Leo placements. That's very common when you have a birthday in one of these seasons to have that sign, those back-to-back signs in multiple placements, right? But confidence is your key to success. Like you're very passionate, you're very confident, you're very grounded, you don't overreact, right? Even if things seem like they're not necessarily working out, you're like, you know what? I'm very confident it's going to work out. As long as I'm passionate, as long as I do what I need to do, as long as I'm flexible and adaptive, then what could really go that wrong in the grand scheme? That's how this person's seeing you. So I like it. They see you as fun. They see you as happy, right? Like all of these qualities they deeply admire. So I don't know what kind of people this person's used to, right? We have to surrender to the divine. And remember, if you feel like you're describing this person, because some of you may be like, yeah, I think you're describing them. Well, I'm telling you, this person doesn't seem to be used to being around people like that. So whether it's them that's quiet and peaceful and they like that you're energetic like this without being excessive and over the top, or they're like this and they're used to people treating them like they're excessive and over the top, okay? So if this is them, they feel so comfortable, so confident that you just let them do whatever, or that you would not overreact to them and that energy they have. Like they feel like they would be able to be themselves authentically without hiding, without simmering down, without having to like manage the way that they're like acting, right? Like, you know how those people, there's certain people I've heard say like, oh, you know, like I love hard. And there's certain people that you have to like pull back from, like you can't be completely in with because it's a lot for them. Like this person feels like you're not like that. Like they would be able to be as chaotic as they want to be. I don't know. It's funny. It's funny to me. So let me keep pulling these cards. Tell me more about the papaya juice. What is the crush finding attractive? There's a lot of fire on the table, which is passion, which is excitement, which is energy, okay? And look, I said that because, yeah, I had the yang, which is the sun and fire, and then fire came out. So one or both of you may have fire placements. Doesn't have to be your sun. So tell me, what does the crush find attractive about my papaya juice pile? There we go. Hey, that's funny. I almost dropped it, but Leo season, because this is the new moon in Leo, which happens during Leo season. We even have the full moon, surrender to the divine, like rolling with things. But Leo is something, okay? We're talking about solar energy, right? Because we've got house 5, right? The house of joy and pleasure. It says passion. We've got passion 2 times, right? Passion, play, children, confidence, right? confidence and creativity. I'm telling you, this person sees you as really creative, really exciting, really fun. They associate you with joy and pleasure, right? So confidence, loyalty, creativity 2 times. Confidence actually 3 times. They see you as confident. They admire your confidence immensely, okay? They love that. Look at you. See, you got to be the power of look at you, because look at you on the table. All of this personality, all of this fun. I like to see it. This is exactly what I wanted. The only shadow, because I have a feeling like you're like, yeah, no, it's too good to be true. Tell me the shadow. No, the only shadow could be that it could be a lot sometimes. It could be a little bit a lot sometimes. But the overwhelming energy is that it's great. So obviously don't like be like excessively loud and excited when people are like trying to sleep or rest or study. You know, that could be a thing, but outside of that, it's like, no, you bring the party, you bring the fun, you bring the personality, and it doesn't have to be really, really loud, by the way. Like, nothing about your energy has to be loud. It's just expressive. It's just authentic. It's honest, right? Like, it's the word is expressive, right? Because you don't have to be super loud. Some of you in this pile are actually soft spoken, right? Your energy is just loud, right? And again, if I'm describing this person, they are just like so excited to be able to do that freely without fear or worry that it's gonna scare you. We gotta pay attention to the red flags. So the color red could be relevant. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person seems to like think that it feels like trauma. It feels okay. So pay attention to the red flags is like being on alert. So you may be a type that always notifies people. You may make sure people are on time. You make sure people know what's going on. I'll say that much, because I don't know that I've read the red flag card that way, but it's kind of like the notification, the alert, like, hey, this is what's going on. This is how it's gonna happen. Like, hey, everybody look out, right? Like, that's kind of the energy. Or like that you keep them in the know, like you notify them on certain things. Like, it feels like, hey, look out for this. Like, I'll take the other way home because there's an accident on the road, like stuff like that. Like, that's what I got there. So let me see what else is here. So we've got soulmate and playfulness, which all over the table, right? And it says, yes, this is your soulmate. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Some of you, this person finds it attractive how open you are in like your love for them, your care for them, your interest for them. Doesn't feel like someone that's used to that, okay? And it could be the opposite. Like, they could think that you're not used to that, okay? So what I don't want to overlook this red flags, because when it comes out, I do try to make sure I read it all the way. Slight shadow, but it's not anything to worry about unless you know you're doing that. There's a concern, right, with all of this fun, flirtatious, because it's a lot of like fun, playful, not serious energy. Could be potentially a red flag where it's really early and this person's trying to get to know you. They're like, let me make sure that like pile one is serious, right? Or that pile one realizes that I'm serious, right? Because I do see them as the soulmate, even though there's this playful vibe, this fun, flirtatious vibe, right? There's that. And it could also be the opposite as well, right? Like that other side could be a thing too. Like, it's really fun, even though it's a serious connection. So that's the thing. That's a thing. If you're, with you being so expressive, just don't be like flirting with other people in front of this person. I could see this pile doing that unintentionally. Some of you with shadow tendencies may do it intentionally. Like, don't do that. Just because I can already tell that, especially if you're the expressive one, like I'm leading with you being the easygoing, chill vibe. It's someone that is a little bit traumatized, okay? We got patience and watch out. It says, why the rush? There's no need to rush divine timing. Enjoy the journey because it is worth the wait, and we've got watch out. This is a warning message. Be aware of gossip, envy, and jealousy. Someone or something is trying to stand in the way of this connection. So yeah, I mean, this person likes that you're very strong and confident in yourself. And I say that because this combination feels like someone that's very patient, that is aware of everything that's going on around them at all times, right? Whether we're talking about just what people are saying, what's going on, but not really paying much attention to it, right? So it's like, yeah, I know, yeah, I hear, yeah, I see. But at the end of the day, Emperor energy will only move where they feel called to move. They can't be swayed or motivated by anyone else, right? Like, you can give me feedback, but right, like the decision is all on this papaya juice. So that's what I'm getting with this person, okay? Like, they see you as being of your own mind, not being easily influenced, okay? And we got butterflies. Enjoy the overwhelming excitement. What's that? Okay, so third party is a thing. I mentioned the flirtatious energy. I'm not going to dwell on it, but I mentioned it in passing. Go back if you missed it. But it says, enjoy the overwhelming excitement and bliss of new or old love. Like, I'm telling you, playfulness, excitement, right? Butterflies, fun. That's the energy, okay? That's what they find attractive. When we talk about the next move, it does feel pretty slow moving. It feels like this person's gonna kind of like move a little slow with you, because we're talking about earliest stages, because they want to see how serious it can be, how serious you are, okay? Because it feels fun, and there's a lot of comfort, there's a lot of peace, but is it real? Is it like stable, right? Long term, okay? We got a loyalty here, so that could be a theme. So let me see. Tell me more about this papaya juice. Yeah, see, that many loves is trying to come out. That may be a question, whether on your side, this person's side. We got seduction, which feels like very flirtatious energy. So let's see, what is this person finding attractive? What's the next move? Sorry, I didn't mean to shake you all over the table. I'm trying to make sure I answer the next move. So far, the next move is observing with the watch out and to pay attention to the red flags and the patience. It's the kind of, let me see what's going on, right? Got the twin flame trying to jump out. Okay, there we go. Wait. Hiding energy. What's this? Fireworks. Well, excitement in relationships. Some of you, the next move is the surprise of stability. Whether that's this person where it's been the question, or you. We got real deal here, because we got relationship and we've got fireworks. So regardless of what stage, this person may shock you. So where this person is the more peace, easygoing vibe compared to you, right? Because I get a vibe like that. Like, you can be wherever you want in the polarity, but regardless, some of you are a little more outgoing than the other. So whoever's the least outgoing, this person will shock you and be more outgoing in pursuit of a connection or extension of a connection, further developing a connection, okay? A little more loud. Where we have this person is a very expressive, even louder. It won't be surprising. It's just like, hey, I'm passionate. I'm excited about this papaya juice, right? I've got that. Where they're sure and confident, where there's questions of like being ready for a connection, where there's questions of like being serious, I see a slowing down to see. And when that clarity comes through, moving in accordance with whatever the clarity leads to. So if the clarity seems like you flirt with everybody and you're not serious, or they know they flirt with everybody and they're not serious, then obviously it would be something else. So let me get your advice. I feel like we gave you some, right? Because the shadow is you're the quiet, right? And this person's really excited that you're just quiet and letting them be all over the place. I'm just making sure you know that, because it hit me just now that I did not say that because we didn't want to leave with it. But like, if you're really quiet, right? And this person's like very flirtatious and stuff, like they like, yeah, you know, that papaya juice is easygoing. They just be, you know, they chilling. They're not worried about it. They like, I do me, and they're mindful, right? Like, it's fine. They're not worried about it. Basically a lack of boundaries, right? So like I said, I don't want to dwell on that, but once I realized that was here, I was like, oh no, we mentioned that. We're mentioning that. Okay, so tell me my advice for this papaya juice. Tell me my advice for my papaya juice. We've got change and healing energy. Okay, so I get a vibe where if you're really, really passive, stop. No, really, stop. Healing energy. Be a little more expressive, be a little more outgoing. Where you're really outgoing and possibly overly flirtatious. Not saying I don't want to leave the shadow, but where you need advice, that would be where you most have it, right? If you're doing that where you're interested in this one person, this person may not be taking it that way, so you have to stop and figure out why it is you're kind of, you could be coming across as attention seeking with other people in a way you don't need to. Okay, so that's the advice there. Now, I mean, just change, healing energy overall, where that can apply to you and your romantic connections just in general, apply there. But I mostly got it there, and I'm sorry for the lighter side. You just gonna have to figure out what that means, change and healing energy. It's just that, like, where I saw potential for shadows, that's where it dominated. Okay, so that is all I have for you today, my papaya juice pile. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 2, my guava juice pile. Let's see what your crush finds attractive about you and their potential next move. So for those of you that are new here, I read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read from a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson and the journey. Now for this particular series, I like to lead with the lightest of energy because I want you guys to feel good. Why would I want that, right? I want you guys to feel good. So I mention the shadow. I bring up the shadow where it is a developmental thing, where it could benefit you, where I want to see you guys succeed. But I'm not going to lead with that. Why would I run you down? So, because I know I had a couple of comments. Some people were feeling a little bit sensitive. So I just wanted to clarify that, okay? That's not what we do here, is tear people down, okay? So let me see what's going on with this crush. Let me see what they find attractive about you, my guava juice. Okay, my guava juice. What's the crush finding attractive about you and their potential next move? Hey, look at you. Inspiration. This person's inspired by you. Like, I'm asking what they find attractive, and it's just like, just tell them they're inspiring. Okay, pile 2, you are inspiring. Look at you. We've got ambition, right? Painted Lady made me feel like really physically attractive in a way, like in that Pisces Neptune like fantasy way, where you don't really look like a real person. Like, something about your look physically seems kind of I heard the word film. Not saying you look perfect, I'm just saying just something, there's a certain air surrounding you, right? But we got ambition and inspiration. This person likes you, feel like a hustler, you feel like a go-getter. Good for you. Okay, tell me more about my pile number 2, my guava juice. What is this person finding attractive about my guava juice? I want a good shuffle. Something about preparation. I heard the word, okay? What is this crush finding attractive about my guava juice? Honestly, so far I'm already getting a next move. Like, this person seems inspired and ambitious towards you already. Like, just so you know, like, that's the thing. It's like, oh no, that's guava juice. Definitely have to try the guava juice. That's funny. So let me see. I've got 2, okay? We got the 6 of Cups. We got the 5 of Cups. Well, that's why they're acting like that. We've got inspiration and ambition. Like, I'm inspired and I'm ambitious towards this guava juice because it feels like a little bit of a missed chance. So some of you with your crushes, y'all are on YouTube watching videos because you're scared of these people and these people are scared of you. I think it's cute as the reader. It's hilarious to me. But stop that. Because 6 and 5 is a countdown for sure, especially since it's the same suite. It's all about your emotions, and it feels like historically this person, their emotions may have gotten in their way. Is that rain? No, but it is going to rain. But yeah, rain, like the spilled milk on the 5 of Cups. So yeah, so when we talk about the past, you know what? Everything I said is still relevant, like, right? But I'm just, with this being a missed opportunities kind of a vibe, it still feels like to me that inspiration, that ambition that inspiration this person seems to be having towards you is based on like your past experiences. Like, if you've experienced any losses, setbacks, or whatever, right? This person seems to admire your ability to fully be aware of those 2 cups that still exist as opportunities and just taking advantage of it and just going for whatever needs to be gone for, right? So I get that. I get that strongly. So let me keep pulling cards and see. So maturing energy. Hey, soulmates. Remember, everybody was on the internet back in the day and reading books, and it was like, hey, if you get Lovers and 6 of Cups, that's soulmate. Here you go. That's how this person's kind of seeing you, right? They just find you really attractive overall. Okay, I got the vibe of like being really attracted to you in like a fantasy way, of kind of not like, you know what I mean, like being physically attracted in that way. But the 6 of Cups and the Lovers feels more energetically stimulated. I was going to say mentally, since we have some Gemini energy on the table now, which is like communication and the mind. Like, this person may like the way you sound. They may like the way you speak, the way that you speak. They may be very interested in just your word usage, right? Like, if you're creative in that way, because that's everything associated with that energy. This person likes how dual-sided you are, how multifaceted you are, right? You're not one-dimensional, but it just feels like this person is kind of seeing you as a little bit of a soulmate, especially where we're talking pure crush. Yeah, because look, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups talks about like ultimate fulfillment, like this, like my ultimate goal, like this is my, like if I was to be with the guava juice would just be like the best thing since sliced bread, the best addition to family, the best person to start a family with. Okay? So something about like that energy with you, okay? So let me see if I can get more about like what they like about you beyond them just liking you, right? Because everything that came out, I was like, yeah, I really like the pile too. Like, it's like the energy is more, I really like the guava juice. This person may not be good at expressing themselves in that way, right? Because it's like treat it like if it's me and this person, since I'm reading their energy. Treat it like we're having a conversation. I'm like, hey, what do you find attractive about the guava juice? And they're like, I really like the guava juice. No details at all. Like, no details. Okay, you like them, but what do you like about them? I just like them a lot. They're my soulmate. That's what I'm getting. And that's why like I'm like cracking up, because the energy with this person is, yeah, I just really like the guava juice. I don't know what it is. It's inspiring, but I have to have the guava juice. And granted, they do have qualities, right? I mentioned communication. I mentioned the looks. I mentioned, like, if you have a history, it doesn't have to be a bad or traumatic history. Just your ability to build and grow, right, over time seems to be inspiring to this person. It seems to motivate them with ambition. Something about your energy, you motivate this person, okay? So tell me more about what the crush finds attractive about my guava juice. Nope, that's way too many, but it does support me, right? We've got mutable energy. We've got that Gemini energy. We've got the Pisces vibe I was talking about. We're not doing that. So let me get a good shuffle. Tell me more about the guava juice. What is the guava juice's crush finding attractive about them? Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So I don't know. I have not read this like this, but it feels private. It feels private. Okay. Because new moon eclipse is like a new moon, like you can't really see moons, right? And you definitely can't see with the eclipse, right? Solar eclipse. So it's like changes that are happening privately, or like that's how you move. You may move in silence. This person finds that attractive. Okay. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Something about your ability to persevere, okay? To follow through, to power through, okay? And some of you are asking about like your current partner. I forgot to mention that. Or just any attachment, like someone you know, right? Good for you. This person definitely sees you as some type of counterpart to them, though, just because I just saw Mars and Venus together. We got the Lovers. So tell me, what is my guava juice's crush finding attractive about them and their potential next move? We got Libra, well, I'll take it. Oh, I'll take it because I was already going to say all of this ambition and inspiration is very active energy towards the Lovers and Ten of Cups, which is a union. And here we are with literally a union, right? So conjunction, a union, merging, coming together. This person's like gonna go get the guava juice. I mean, I don't know. Like gonna get the guava juice, gonna keep the guava juice, like especially since we've got this yang, very active energy, and Libra. Libra says consideration, fairness, and harmony. So whatever is going to restore balance. We also mentioned that yin yang, Mars, Venus, two halves energy, which the scales talk about. This is the sign that rules like love, right? But it does talk about the seventh house of contracts and business deals and things like that. And the reason why that's relevant is because it's partnerships. It's like legally binded connections. So where we talk about marriage, where we talk about getting married and having kids and family, that's kind of this person's perception. What they're finding attractive is that they see the potential for that with you. Okay, it's all about the stuff. It's all about the stuff and the doing with this person, okay? But we do have proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. So it's all about action, action, action. Go, go, go. Chasing a union with you, okay? All right, so tell me from these love decks at pile number 2, what is the crush finding attractive about the guava juice, please? I got very soon. This could be the one. So look at you. And I do see children, so I mean, that's on the table a little bit. So tell me more about this guava juice. There we go. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This person really likes that you like are out for yourself. And I don't mean that in the shadow sense. I mean in a, you're like, you prioritize yourself, you prioritize your goals, the things you're working on, and all of the things, like you have your own identity. We do have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This person likes that you're different from what they're used to engaging on a romantic level, if that is a thing, okay? And or they like that you're open-minded towards them, right, where they're not your usual type, okay? Or they're hoping that, right? Like they're really attracted. It just feels like that's an energy here on the table. It could be both, okay? But keeping an open mind and loving yourself first feels like a person that has the energy of, yeah, I'll be open to you, but I'm not gonna like stop being me to be open to you, right? Like I'll still do my own thing, have my own life, right? While exploring and being open-minded here. Okay with the union. I like that. That's what this person's admiring about you. Or if they don't know you very well, when we're talking about pure crush, they feel like whatever you're doing, whatever you're giving off, feels like that, okay? So tell me, my guava juice pile, what is the crush finding attractive, and what's their next move? There we go. Got soulmate. This person you're inquiring about is your soulmate. That sense of familiarity and comfort you feel is confirmation. I told you, this person just, its question is, what do you find attractive about the guava juice? And they're like, they're my soulmate. That's what's attractive. This person seems to just be like, nope, that's the soulmate. And yes, they are attractive. I have breakup in reverse. So time apart is on the horizon. This may be short term or long term. This person's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not letting the guava juice go anywhere. We are attracted, right? Law of attraction. It says we attract what we are. Use the law of attraction to manifest your perfect match by being the perfect match to yourself first. Person's like, not going anywhere. Like that's the energy. And now it is raining. Look at that. Look at that. So let me get a bit shuffle from this one. I'll get your advice after this deck. I'm sorry that I didn't get like these great like some of you are like, I'm fine. Some of you just wanted to know like, oh, the crush likes you, the crush is attracted to you. Well, they are. They straight up are. Okay, so let me see. I even got like the love nest. Like they definitely seem to want to settle down. This is a pile of wanting to settle down. Yeah, for sure. Still here. And yes. So even if they're not ready to settle down at this moment, they've already like convinced themselves like, I'm not going anywhere. The guava juice, like that's my guava juice. Okay, that's the energy from this person. So let me get what's the next move? What is this person finding attractive? Okay, we got karmic tie. Look, locked down. Karmic ties. Not going anywhere. Now, obviously, in passing, the shadow is that they think you're not going anywhere. If you know that's the thing, yeah, because captured. So yeah, I mean the best instance of this pile, right, is captured, right? Karmic ties. Person's just like not going anywhere. Look at you. I like it. So stable, family oriented, spouse material, driven, own identity. Those are themes, okay? So let me get your advice. Give me my advice for my guava juice pile. Really charismatic, great personality. These are not as long as they used to be because I'm doing readings a lot more often. I like this format because I'm able to get more readings out for you guys and you don't have to sit here for the longest time. I'm not saying I won't ever do long readings again, but for now at least, cutting them down has been beneficial for me and I think you guys as well. But I mean, you got the gist. So the more I do these, the more there will be, so you'll still get all of your messages. So let me get your advice. Magical power. Yeah, stand in your power. Be as powerful as you want to be. Be passionate. Be powerful. Be passionate. Be active where you feel called to be active, right? But wield your power and be very, very passionate when it comes to this person, right? In the best ways. And just your life overall, okay? So that is all I have for you today. My pile number 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 3, my passion fruit juice. Let's see what your crush finds attractive about you and any potential next moves. So for those of you that are new here, I read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read from polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey. Now, we want these to make you guys feel good, so that is the energy I lead and dominate the power with. I only mention shadow where it's something to develop, right? Because I don't want you guys to self-sabotage. Okay, so that's where that comes through. So let me see what's going on here with this passion fruit juice, okay? So what is the crush finding attractive about my passion fruit juice? What is their potential next move? I just want an overview from this deck. We'll pull from the tarot and we'll get some clarification from the other decks. Let me get one for my passion fruit juice. What is the crush finding attractive about my passion fruit juice? Okay. We got truth. Well, we got honesty. We've got beauty. You may be coming from the orchid pile. You may often pick yellow because that's the one juice that's like yellow, now that I'm realizing. Like they're all kind of like peachy, right? But this one's the most yellow, right? So this person finds you very physically appealing. This person finds you very beautiful, very attractive, very good looking, okay? They may also see a beauty inside of you, right? But they see you as very physically attractive, okay? You like a rose, literally, okay? We've got affection. So secret admirer readings. Some of you, this person may be coming, you may be asking about someone that is in your secret admirer piles. If you go to those readings, they're like my most popular for now. So orchids, roses, right? And this is actually orange. So some of you came to this thumbnail like, yep, those are my shades. She got me today, right? But affectionate and beauty. So this person finds you very affectionate and very beautiful, very attractive, regardless of gender. But orchid, rose piles, you have some on the channel, okay? Tell me more about this passion fruit juice. What's the crush finding attractive? What's their potential next move? We got the 10 of Pentacles. We talk about family and community. I mean, you're probably like very attractive, very affectionate with people, right? Because this is family and community. So very, very loving to other people. Very beautiful in the way you treat people. This is like generational, like ancestral energy. So it could be like this person finds you like physically attractive compared to like what they would naturally be, so due to their background or your background. I got that. I don't know why that came through like that, but it's a thing. And also they find it attractive that you seem to be a type of person that would do well to have a family with, okay? So all of you are coming through like people want families with you. Good for you, if that's what you're looking for, okay? But beauty, affection, and that family vibe with the two of Pentacles. I'm not gonna take those. They were screaming at me, but we can shuffle and get more. So tell me more about this passion fruit juice. What is the crush finding attractive and any potential next moves? Okay. God of Pentacles. Well, we got a God of Pentacles, so stable, grounded, fit to build and support a family. Financially is a thing, right? Like you're stable as a person in a way that someone looking to start a family would be seeking, right? At least that's how this person sees you. Also, you're stable you're stable beyond that. Like we're not just talking about on a material plane, but it seems emotional, mental, spiritually prepared and grounded enough for building, I heard the word community, but like a legacy of family, planting seeds to leave behind, right? Like I know that sounds like so like loaded, but that's how it came through, okay? So let me see, give me more. What's the crush finding attractive? What's their potential next moves when we talk about the passion fruit juice? Well, they're gonna like make the offer. Some of you are asking about your current partner. You're gonna get in a proposal or like the actual wedding. You're gonna get like vows renewed, things like that. I get, or like you're gonna talk about having children, like family planning, building long term, right? Because all of that's what's coming through, like the next move, right? Is some type of offer when it comes to the connection, okay? But this person sees you as very attractive, very beautiful, very loving, someone you want to offer a cup to, whatever that cup is. Again, it varies based on your stage of attachment and familiarity, okay? So what's at the bottom? Hey, the harvest, 7 of Pentacles. So all of this earth energy, 10 of Pentacles, God of Pentacles, Daughter of Cups. It feels like a harvest. This person, whatever the next move is, it's a going for it. Okay, whatever the move should be, this person's going for it. I like being able to say that. That's what the pile says. Literally, I don't control the table. But this person sees you as very like prosperous. This person sees you as like a harvest, as constantly having a harvest in all of the best ways. If it doesn't feel vain, it feels much deeper, right? Like the 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles talks about like harvest after a job well done. It talks about like building, withstanding, right? So like that's how this person sees you, okay? And they admire your ability to do that, your ability to see results, right? Flip this up right. My passion fruit juice. What is the crush finding attractive about my passion fruit juice? Like everything about you physically, just so we're clear. Like everything about the way you look, the way you keep yourself up, the way that you move. Whatever it is you do for work, like the way you do like your work, the way you build yourself up, like everything about that, the way you carry yourself in the community, with your family. Tell me more about what the crush finds attractive about the passion fruit juice. Yeah, we'll take it. You're very close to achieving your goal. Hey, that's the harvest. That's the 10 of Pentacles. That's that 7 of Pentacles. It says you're very close to achieving your goals. Person likes that you're achieving things, that you're accomplishing things, or that you are accomplished. You and your loved ones are safe. Surrender to the divine. Again, that's more of that affectionate, nurturing energy. Okay. This is very receptive energy, despite the ability to build and grow. Okay. So this person likes that. Your receptive side, your nurturing side, your caring side. Okay. Tell me more about this passion fruit juice. If you have like, because Cancer is like feminine energy, right? So if you like have a traditionally feminine appearance and you intend to, this person finds all of that attractive, okay? My passion fruit juice. What is the crush finding attractive about my passion fruit juice? There we go. Chiron, hurt and heal. So this is something about the way you love and nurture people. It's very considerate. That's the word. It comes from a place of knowing how pain feels, right? And not wanting other people to feel or experience that, right? So constant like nurturing and taking care of people in that way. Because Chiron is a wounded healer, right? Healing from a place of experience, okay? And then you've got the house 8, which talks about transformation. It says karma, facing fears, and legacies. So this person deeply admires your ability to transform any trauma, any energy, whether it's yours or other people's, right? And it could be situational. Okay, so some of you may actively be healers. I got the shoulder thing. So some of you you're the shoulder. Whether we're talking about the chip on the shoulder that the person said, or if you truly have an injury there or something, just this is your pile. I'm making sure you know, because you like to hear me say it. Some of you, so. But some of you do heal, transmute your pain, other people's pain, whether you realize it or not. When it comes to this person specifically, they feel like you heal, you transform their pain, whether again you're conscious of it or attempting to. Okay, some of you, just your love and affection is kind of a healing channel for this person. Okay, so look at you, my passion fruit juice. Okay. This is an energy of kind of being able to fit in where you get in. So this person likes how adaptive you are. I know it's a fixed sign. I know it's ruled by Scorpio, but when we talk about transformation, it talks about doing what's necessary. This person kind of likes that you do whatever is necessary when we talk about like collective spaces. Okay, so tell me about this passion fruit juice. We got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. And we've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. We talk about wounded healer, and we talk about like faith and spirituality. Like that's a thing. I could see that. There's a certain depth that comes from the house 8 for sure. That is another card that talks about ancestry. So we could be talking about ancestral religious ties here. This person likes that. But yeah, something about you're really refreshing, right? I know we're talking juice, so I like to throw that word out, but new love feels really refreshing, okay? You've got 2 water signs on the table, actually. So let me pull more. Tell me about, you do have spiritual awakening. So tell me about this pile number 3. It's passion fruit juice. What's the corresponding attractive? What's their next move? Right, affection, warm embrace, okay? Courtship. I mean, it feels like the next move is definitely to get close and comfortable with you, or closer and more comfortable with you, right? It talks about intimacy, which when we look at the 8th house, that is in there a little bit, okay? So tell me what my passion fruit juice's crush is finding attractive about them and their potential next move, please. Well, I mentioned intimacy. Here you go. Got exciting news. Good news is coming your way, whether it be a pregnancy, an engagement, or moving in together. Get excited to celebrate. I mentioned all of that. I mentioned those types of things. And we've got ecstasy. So your partner elevates your mind, body, and soul. The feeling of pleasure is electrifying. Well, I love to see it for you. So that's kind of where we talk about this person's next move, whether this person's deeply sensually attractive. Like when it comes to attraction, this is the most sensually attracted pile. The first card you got was beauty. Second card was affection. It's all about like love and affection here. Okay. So we look at you, look at this person. I like to see it for you all. We've got the future here. Oh yeah, we got sweet like honey. This is that pile, I'm telling you. This is that adult pile. So tell me about this passion fruit juice. Sorry, I don't mean to knock everything. I'm trying to like stabilize the energy. Some of you, this person needs to ground. They're like really frisky, really antsy. Okay. Some of you, there's a concern with the retreat and lost love, and maybe that's the antsy energy I just stepped in with. But tell me, I'm going to pull my last card from here, and then I'll get your advice. So the final card for what the crush finds attractive about my passion fruit juice and what their next move may be. We got separate, we got swept away. I mean, this was what tried to come through. So I don't know what that is. I guess a little bit of a shadow tried to slip in. We've got the letter S. We definitely have the letter S. There's a hopeful energy on the table, but separate, swept away, and then single. So some of you, the person's hoping you're single, where that's a thing where it's not confirmed. They're hoping you know they're single if that's a concern. But separated and swept away is like distance and hoping that it's a thing. Okay? So I don't know. We're going to see. Let me get your advice, okay? We do have a rebirth and safe travel, okay? So tell me the advice for my passion fruit juice, please, regarding this person. Got cut ties. Well, I mean, I don't know what happened. So let me see. We got protection and cut ties. So where it's really superficial, definitely just leave it alone, because I got like a really strong physical attraction here. But some of you, this person, regardless of if they like you and all the things like that, like I don't know what energy you're giving off. They like you, they find you attractive, they find you like busy. You may come across, I could see that Chiron card being like wounded to the point where you're like unapproachable, okay, and wanting to be single, like wanting to be single. I can see that. And that could be this person, because right now we got cut ties and protection as your thing. So in the lightest of sense, it's saying to cut ties with any trauma that Chiron card is representing. Like transform, when we talk about the house 8 energy, like you're close to achieving your goal, right? Being safe and comfortable with this person, like cutting ties with all of that baggage and feeling safe and protected. Others of you, I mean, I don't know this person, because I really didn't look at them and who they are beyond what they find attractive and what their next move is going to be. But depending on who you're asking about, like you got a strong cut ties and protection, like leave it alone. So I don't know who this is. Okay, so you know who you're asking about, okay? Or maybe you don't, and you need to pay attention, okay? Because protection and cut ties feels like leave it alone, okay? And I don't want to leave with that, but like I said, just see who that is you're asking about, okay? So that is all I have for you today. My passion fruit juice. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 4, my cantaloupe juice. Let's see what your crush finds attractive about you and their potential next moves. So for those of you that are new here, I do read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read from a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey. Now, by nature of this video, we are using it to make you guys feel good. So we're mentioning shadows. We definitely are, but only where it's a developmental thing, where it's something you need to be cognizant of, where it's going to benefit you, right? Because right now we just want you guys to feel really good and happy about whoever sees you, right? So let me pull from this deck. I'm gonna get an overview to see how your crush is finding you attractive and what their potential next move will be. My cantaloupe juice. Look at me. Okay. Pile number 4. Let's see what your crush is finding attractive about you and potential next moves. When we talk about the cantaloupe juice. We got prosperity, we got compassion. I don't want all those cards, so I will keep pulling until I get to my good one. Something about it, I don't know, this person can't quite, somebody, this person doesn't even know what they find attractive about you. I know that sounds weird, but it's a thing, because it's taken forever to get this card. Okay, there it is. All right, sincerity. So some people, some of you, this person likes how genuine you are, how sincere you are, right? When it comes to just your interactions with them or how they see you. We've got courage, The word, like something about purple may be relevant. You may be that person that picks purple, right, a lot. Because we got purple shot copper, lesser purple emperor here. It's a thing. But the courage to be sincere, the courage to be authentic, the courage to be kind, the courage to be who you are without apologizing, okay? We find it attractive. I saw the Nine of Swords without worry, without fear, okay? So let me see. My pile number 4, my cantaloupe juice. Okay. Okay. Ace of Wands. That's passion, that's inspiration, that's activity, that's initiation. It's a lot of things. Losses motivate you, okay? We got the emotional energy of the moon, right? Like feeling very emotional. It represents like your shadow, facing your shadow. Like that motivates you, right? With this 5 of Cups. It came out in a different pile, actually. It did. So give me another card. I'll take the bottom. Tell me more about what this person finds attractive about my cantaloupe juice. Yeah, we got more emotions. This is the card that rules the moon, actually. So the Chariot. And talks about going for what you want, right? And chasing things, okay? But when we talk about the comfort, right? You always seem to be chasing comfort. I know that sounds bad, but chasing comfort in the best way. Like how do I describe this energy? Because I don't know how well you know this person when we talk about crushes, but they seem to have this perception of you that you're always looking to move ahead, so that like you're always set up for comfort. Right? You're always looking to be in settings, situations, and spaces where you're able to be sincere, where you're able to be genuine, right? Where you don't have, like, where being sincere, you don't have to be courageous to be sincere. You're valued, you're accepted. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the backstory is to where that impression is here, but it's here, right? That inspiration of, oh, this isn't gonna work, let me find somewhere stable, right? Like where I'm valued, my family, my comfort, right? Like that's what I've got. So let me see what's at the bottom. Yeah, 6 of Wands talks about the victory that the Chariot is chasing. Now granted, Chariot is major arcana, so it's a larger magnitude of the 6 of Wands, but victory, success, a parade, like happiness, right? All of the things like that. Okay? This person sees you as successful. They admire that. They admire the pursuit for accomplishments, the pursuit for success. All of the piles have been dominantly an energy of personality, which I like because, you know, obviously I want to tell you guys that your crushes think you look good. I do. But I would like for your crushes to find the intangibles attractive as well, because that shows an actual interest, right? We talk about interest versus just attraction, because, you know, y'all ask about like attraction, but what you really want is interest. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching all these readings, right? You want this person to actually have interest in you as a human. So let's see. Tell me more. Here we go. Stepping out of your comfort zone. So we talk about comfort. We talk about stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay. I got a light wave of that shoulder for those of you. You're very close to achieving your goal. So North Node is your life path, your purpose, and who you're meant to be. We've got being very close to that. This person finds it very, like, I was gonna say very accomplished, that you're very close to that. Okay. Because technically your North Node, you spend your life developing into that. But for some of you may have found your calling, or maybe in process of finding your calling in a way that this person is like, you know, Pal 4 really has it together. This Cantaloupe juice is at like really trying to be the best version of themselves. They're really trying to follow their life path. Like they're doing really well, really successful. They're very successful at that, okay? That's what this person's thinking. So tell me, what is this person finding attractive about my cantaloupe juice? Feel stable, right? What is the crush finding attractive about my cantaloupe juice pile, please? Okay, got the moon. Identity. Hey, there you go. That's how you look. House 1 is how you look. It says individuality, self-image, and approach to life. It's the I, me house. It's like people's, I guess, first impression of you. And then the moon talks about your emotional needs, nurturing yourself and others, right? Rules that chariot card. Okay. And then here we've got this opposition, which says imbalance, a point of tension, and power struggle. How you persevere through struggle, right? When we talk about battles, because that first house is ruled by Mars and Aries, god of war, right? Conquering, dominating. That's the thing, okay? Even when feeling lesser, you find a way to power through and persevere and seek success. Look at you. Some of you are familiar with the crush on some level because this is too in-depth for like a surface level crush. Like you have to know the crush, they have to know you somewhat for this to be a thing, okay? So if you're asking about someone you don't know at all, I don't know if they asked about you or like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's some level of comfort already, okay, with you. So tell me more about this cantaloupe juice. What is the crush finding attractive? We got deception. Someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Some of you, this person finds it attractive that they can't read you. Makes sense with the moon. The moon and deception feels like they can't read you. Very mysterious vibes, okay? They like that. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like the deception of like the mask and like not showing all of your cards or being very private or just beneath the radar is a thing, okay? Soulmate feels like this person thinks you're like, they see similarities in themselves, that like basically like aspects that they like about themselves they see in you, and they feel like that makes you two compatible. Tell me more about this cantaloupe juice. What is the crush finding attractive about my cantaloupe juice, and what's the next move? So far, the next move, it feels like victory, it feels like success, it feels like pursuit, but I don't know, because it's also a sneaky energy on the table of like me not seeing the path to that. So that may be this group, okay? So tell me more about this cantaloupe juice. What is the crush finding attractive, and the potential next move? It's a vibe. Enjoy the good vibes and energy with this person because they're like no other. All right. We've got life partner. This person is someone that you can enjoy life with wholeheartedly. You two can get through anything together, right? Soulmate through opposition. That's what it is. It feels like ride or die energy. So this is definitely my attached pile or someone you're familiar with. This person sees you as like ride or die, their life partner, like through thick and thin with soulmate and opposition. Okay? So let me get more. They definitely see you as the one. So tell me more about my pile number 4, my cantaloupe juice. What is the crush finding attractive? What is the next move? We got yes and in love. Good for you. This is my last deck. After I pull from this, I'm going to get my advice here. So faith. They admire your faith, whether that is just your faith in the divine or your faith in the connection, your faith in them. So I've got Book of Love. Some of you, they like, if you're studious, if you're a person that likes to learn, right? That likes to read, They like that. They think that's attractive. Okay. If you study your religion, they admire that. Okay. Got leadership. That's you. They admire that as well. So tell me more about my palm before my cantaloupe juice. Oh, I'm at the advice. Give me my advice. Yeah, I mean, I closed it out. I went through these. I blazed through these, especially this one. This is the shortest pile. Look at that. Well, I mean, I guess it is what it is. Didn't take much. It didn't take much. So tell me about my before my cantaloupe juice. Give me advice for this group. As soon as I said advice, union. So this is a group that says go for it. This is a group that says go for it. Banish a curse. Banish a curse. Look, I can't even talk. Tell me the advice for my cantaloupe juice regarding this crush, please. My advice for my cantaloupe juice regarding this crush. Oh, I don't know what they're going to say to you, but it's going to be something serious because it's just not coming out. It's just like that first card. It's hard to open, hard to close. Some of you, that's the thing. And that's the thing this person finds attractive is you're hard to get to know with the deception and the moon. You're hard to get to, but you're hard to get away from. Like, they like that. They like that not anyone can have access to you, but also they like that, like, once they have you, once they're in, like, it's stable and a secure thing, right? There it is. Okay, that's your advice. It's happiness. Hey, sunflower, look at you. This is my sunflower pile. So go to the sunflower, the new one, because I put a new one. We've got happiness. Your advice is to be happy and to travel safely. Okay, be happy. And I think that's a dove. So we got dove, we got sunflower. You don't have, I mean, go where you feel called to go. Okay, there's even another sun here. Okay, all right. So again, be happy, travel safely. Okay, so that is all I have for you today. My cantaloupe juice pile. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching.